So, after you got traded here, you said you look forward to being part of a playoff run, stretch run. As you guys get ready for this trip, what do you think the mindset and the mood is of the team?
Just take one game at a time. Obviously, we know how serious each and every game is, so for us, it's just one step at a time, one day at a time, and obviously one game at a time. So we can't really look too far ahead. We just have to handle the task ahead, and I feel like we're doing fine and we're in good spirits.
Did you guys have many 11-day trips in Charlotte? Does it seem like a long one?
I think we had one early in the season, but it's all good. It's part of it.
We were talking to Jason about how this team is winning games in a different way. A lot of it is because of the trade and when you got here. So I know you weren't around for the first part, but obviously there's more points in the paint, fewer catch and shoot threes, more offensive rebounds, all this stuff. Do you have a sense, even though you showed up and you are part of the reason this change has happened, do you have a sense that, just from the locker room or anything, that this team really is playing kind of differently?
I remember playing these guys earlier this season, and it was a lot different, just the way they played. So obviously now, it's a lot more defense. We're a lot better on the defensive end, and we're a lot better in the paint. So for us, I think it's just being consistent and doing the easy things, and I feel like we'll win each and every night once we do those things.
And then Jason talked about your 3-point shots at a lot of in and outs, rim outs, a lot of confidence that it's going to come along. Where are you at, or trying to kind of assess, and just get these shots to fall?
Well, I've never shot like that in my career, so I've seen so many in and outs here. So, like I said, I've been here each and every day working. So for me, I'm not concerned at all. Just keep shooting the open ones, and they'll fall. I'm not worried about it at all.
What would you say your points of emphasis are as you're working? Because to a layman, your shot looks great.
For me, just working on footwork. Every time I catch, I want to get into a 1-2 and just be ready to fire. And if I'm not doing that, I really don't count my shots. So just my main focus is footwork for me.
Yeah, P.J.
Is it different? Like, how much different do the catch and shoots feel to the pull-ups? I think the numbers, you shoot actually better on pull-ups after a dribble and stuff like that.
Well, for me, I think the last couple of years of my career, I really shot a lot of corner threes.
Right.
So just getting used to shooting those again. And I shot a lot of above the break threes in Charlotte. So just trying to, just figure my role out in different areas. That's all it is.
P.J., recently I've kind of dove into your defensive matchup stats, specifically with Laurie and Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
What was going so right? You held them to like a crazy 1 for 14 when you're matched up against them. What was going right for you defensively against those two?
For me, I just try to use my strengths. I'm very strong, so I try to body guys and get them out of their position and try to make everybody take tough contested shots. Every time that somebody shoots, I try to get a hand up. And for me, I think that's imminent in stopping guys and holding them to obviously bad games. So for me, just being there on every shot and making it tough for everybody.
Yeah, what does it mean to you that you're brand new here and Jason Kidd is already assigning you with P.J., you're going to go take the best player on the floor?
That's what I want to do. For me, it's another day of work, honestly. So just coming out here and just trying to get better.
How would you evaluate your process in terms of learning your role and being able to get more comfortable with that night in and night out, where you are with your game at this point?
Obviously, offensively, I can be a lot better for obviously making shots and just being into my game for that side of the ball. Defensively, I feel like I've been doing great. Obviously, I can be better off the ball. I feel like I had lapses and guys backdoor cutting me, so I can be better at that. But on the ball, I feel like I've done really good, and obviously, I love playing against the best guys each and every night. So.
Has there been a mindset change, obviously coming from Charlotte to here in terms of a different situation, and how you've been able to grow and develop in terms of that mindset here now?
I wouldn't say such a mindset change. For me, it's always just to go out there and do the best I can and just be aggressive on both sides of the ball. So, and not necessarily mindset. It's just obviously new guys, new team, new scenery. So, just different roles.
Do you have any were your impressions from the Mavs ball, your first kind of team?
I had a lot of fun. It was definitely fun. Definitely cool interacting with different people. My wife had a good time as well. So, I wish we had another one. So.
It's always key when the wife has a good time.
No, yeah, it's great. I love it.
Have you done an event like that previously?
We had them in Charlotte, but it wasn't anything like that, no. So yeah, that was new for me.
And how's it mentally just adjusting to a new team on the run and in a playoff type mindset every single game? What's the mentality that you have to have?
Just go out there and every game matters. For me, it's not as hard as as people think, because I've been playing basketball my whole life. So for me, it's just another basketball game. I just have to go out there and just be aggressive on both ends of the floor and just do my job. So I don't really put too much pressure on myself. I just try to go out there and have as much fun as possible.
Does coming back home make it a lot smoother?
No, yeah, it's definitely a lot smoother. I know a lot of people out here, know a lot of food places, so it's great for me. My wife's not really too used to it yet, though. So once she gets used to it, everything will be all right.
Where's the first food places you went?
I went to Kitchen and Cocktails. I took my wife to a bunch of different places that I can't think of right now. So, yeah.
Kitchen and Cocktails is a good one, though.
No, yeah, for sure.
PJ, I wanted to ask, obviously you're familiar with Dallas. I wanted to ask about just the fans, how they've embraced you and everything so far.
I love it. I mean, everybody's been positive and kind to me. Every time I see somebody in public, they're always asking for an autograph picture, and I just love giving back and just being there for community. So for me, it's just great being home and obviously being with an exciting Mavs fan base.
Awesome.
PJ, primarily we've seen you at the 4, but there have been some lineups where Kid will throw you in at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Does anything change when you're moving from the 3 to the 4 when Dallas is going big or if they're going small?
For me, not necessarily. I feel like pretty much the roles are kind of the same. It's just guarding different people, and obviously I'm comfortable doing that. So on the offensive end, it's just I'm in a different spot, but I mean it's fine.
Do you feel more comfortable one way or the other?
As long as I'm out there, I'm good. So no matter to me.
Do you feel more comfortable, so in Charlotte, obviously offensively, a lot of times you're leading second units and you knew to go get your shot. I'm sure coming to Dallas, in the Luka and Kyrie-led offense, there was some, just figuring out where to find those shots. Are you feeling more comfortable where to, the moments that you go seek them out?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was tough at first, but I mean, I feel like I kind of got an idea where I'm going to be at. So for me, just trying to find those spots and be the best I can in those positions. Obviously, I mean, I came in late in the season, so it's not going to be a lot of open shots. So for me, just trying to get to my positions and just know where I'm supposed to be out there. So I've been doing good so far.
Appreciate it.
Great.